This is an instructional video intended to help you set up your Pennywise sewer grate animatronic from Spirit Halloween. Begin by taking all of the parts out of the box. Your parts should include 3 plastic sewer rims, 2 plastic hands, the control box, the adapter, the wooden base, the clothing piece, the top of the sewer, 3 sewer plates, 4 curved metal pieces, 2 long metal pieces, 6 more metal pieces of varying sizes, the center mechanism, the collar, the head, and lastly, the back plate. Start by connecting together the base, which is going to include 2 of the curved metal pieces, and then one of the longer and shorter ones, both of which should have a little gray plastic piece on them. Then take the 2 medium-sized poles that have the back label and attach those to the back connections on your base. You're then going to have the 2 remaining middle-length poles that you'll attach to the front connections. Once you have your base and all 4 of your legs in, you're going to go ahead and attach the remaining 4 metal pieces to create the top. So you're going to have the remaining 2 curved poles and the longer and shorter poles that don't have the gray plastic on them. With your frame complete, you can go ahead and stick the wooden base frame into the base. It's going to connect over those gray plastic pieces, and then you can use a zip tie to fish through the holes on both the front and the back of the base to connect it to the metal frame. So this next clip is going to look a little bit different for those of you that are setting this up for the first time. You should already have a base that comes with a plastic connection point that you will attach to the center mechanism piece. Now, the reason that I'm screwing it all in here is because this connection is actually permanent. So keep this in mind when you take Pennywise apart, you're going to have to unscrew the entire thing from the base. And as you're seeing here, this is me setting it up on a second time, so I'm screwing it all back in. At the top of Pennywise's head, you should see a gray plastic connection piece that goes on top of the center mechanism. You actually have to do it where it's facing kind of sideways first, and then you rotate it around because it has some ridges that need to be aligned. And then you can go ahead and put the clothing piece over top of that. Go ahead and fish each of the hands up through the clothing piece, and then there will be little plastic connection points at the shoulders where you can slide those into place. You're then going to go ahead and secure those connections with a zip tie on each side. Hey guys, just popping in here to remind y'all that I am on Cameo, a platform where I can give you personalized shoutouts for your friends and family, and it makes for the perfect Christmas gift. As you guys know, Christmas is coming up, so you won't want to miss this opportunity to get a personalized video from me to your friends and family. You can give me instructions on exactly what to say, and be sure to check it out, link in the description. Now, grabbing the bottom of the clothing, you'll see that there are all these little Velcro strips, and these need to be folded around the top of your metal frame and connected in on themselves so that it creates this little fabric cover. Now you can go ahead and attach the collar to Pennywise, just strap that around his neck and attach the Velcro strips at the back. Take the control box now and Velcro it to the front of the base. There's going to be 2 wires that you need to connect coming from the control box and coming from the head. One of them you see me connecting here, and then the other one is a little red one. There's not very good access to the control box, so at this point you're going to want to plug in the adapter. Pennywise's control box has a volume control knob that can go up and down. He also has a jack for an external speaker, a jack for the step pads and the trimies if you choose to use those. It also has a switch that can be in the step pad position, which is where you'll want it to be if you're using the step pad. It can also be off where it won't do anything, or on what will go based on the IR sensor in the front of the sewer. Note that I don't think there is an option to battery operate this guy, so you're going to have an outlet within reach. Now take the 2 plastic plates that have no design on them and attach those to the left and right of the sewer. These have clips at the tops and the bottoms of them that easily just clip onto your metal frame, and then you'll want to take the final plate, which has the sewer logo on it, and plug the IR sensor into the control box before going ahead and attaching that on the very same way with the plastic clips. Flipping the sewer around to the back, you can now go ahead and put the back plate on. It also has 2 clips at the left and the right. These actually go into the far left and far right poles on the back. Now you can go ahead and grab the stone rims, and those will go ahead and clip down onto the top of the frame. Now note that the 2 that have the little strings should go in the back left and back right, because then you're going to go ahead and attach your top of the sewer, which also clips onto the very back pole of your frame. And with that on there, you're going to want to take those little strings and fish them through the holes on the left and right corners of the sewer top, and then have that so that it makes sure that it holds it when it flips upward. And once you've done that on both sides of the sewer, you can go ahead and plug your adapter into an outlet, and your setup of Pennywise sewer grate is complete.
Did you miss me? 'Cause I missed you. Going too slow.